Hi there. I have a question for you today. Whose fault is it that the world is in the condition it's in? Whose fault is it that you're in an unhappy relationship? Whose fault is it that your finances aren't where you want them to be? Whose fault is it that you aren't as healthy as you want to be? Now, before we start casting blame, I want you to remember that I think you're perfect. Remember? My whole premise of everything I teach and talk about is about your perfection, not a lack, but opportunity for growth. So the reason I'm posing this question is because we as a world are putting so much energy in the things outside of ourselves, like the president and the financial institutes and the person we're in relationship with, or the foods that are out there. And when we put out that projection, we give away our power. And many times the reason we as humans do this is because looking at ourselves is really, really uncomfortable. So like if you were with me on my video the other day, you saw that a lot of times when we see ourselves, we are filled with shame. Or if someone sees us with complete love and perfection, we are also filled with shame because we don't believe them. And so we usually run away from that vulnerability of acceptance of ourselves and looking at ourselves. And the reason we do that is because we were taught that there was something wrong with us and that we needed fixing. And so all those vices that you're connected with, that you struggle with and that you sometimes give into, you use to judge yourself with. And so does the world. Well, it's no wonder then that we're in the condition that we're in. And I'm asking the question, whose fault is it? To bring us back to ground zero. Because when we start to take responsibility for our own lives and our own decisions, we can then take back our power. But you have to be able to see that you're even powerful to begin with. And so I'm challenging you today to look at your state of unhappiness or discomfort or anger, resentment, and where you're putting those blames. And then I want you to consider that maybe you have the power in yourself to make these changes, that you don't have to be dependent on the government and other people for your happiness, and that you can direct your own life. But first, we got to begin with you accepting responsibility of your own life and your own power and your own perfection. So consider this thought with me today, and then let's see where it goes. Ask yourself, how powerful am I? And am I willing to see my own power and take it to the next level? Think about this, and I hope you have a great day. Talk to you soon.